The fall wasn't just unexpected, it was seismic. Katy Perry, once a global symbol of color, confidence, and chart-topping anthems, is now the centerpiece of one of the most talked-about collapses in modern pop culture. And it didn't start with a bad album or a poorly received outfit. It started with a rocket ship, a fake one. It was supposed to be history in the making, an all-female Blue Origin space mission with Katy Perry on board, a partnership with Jeff Bezos, a message of empowerment, but instead it's become the biggest punchline of 2025. Speculation swirled almost immediately. The footage, questionable. The timing, suspicious. Independent media couldn't verify anything. And when tech forums began dissecting the so-called launch, cracks appeared fast. One anonymous whistleblower, rumored to be a Blue Origin contractor, claimed the whole thing was simulated. No zero-gravity footage, no live stream from orbit, no post-landing press conference with flight data. The internet didn't miss a beat. Hashtags like #fakeflight and #groundedqueen started trending. What was meant to inspire now felt like a multi-million-dollar illusion. Fans felt betrayed, not just because the space trip was fake, but because it felt manipulative. People idolized Katy. They believed in her message. Now they were left wondering, was it ever real? Reddit exploded with threads titled, "Why I'm Done with Katy Perry." Fan pages went dark. The tone shifted from celebration to sarcasm. And when Katy tried to explain it all away in an over-rehearsed interview clip, the backlash doubled. "She's not talking to us," one fan commented. "She's reading from a teleprompter. Brands don't do drama." Once the smoke from the launch cleared and the backlash grew, endorsements vanished. Deals with fashion labels, soda companies, beauty brands, all reportedly shelved or paused. Publicly, silence. Privately, executives pulling the plug. The same companies that once spent millions just to be associated with Katy's name now wanted nothing to do with her. Corporate PR departments started issuing vague statements about brand realignment and new direction. But the message was clear. Katy Perry was no longer bankable. Meanwhile, her Lifetime's tour, a celebration of her musical legacy, was already struggling. Ticket sales were sluggish even before the scandal. But after the space mission fallout, it was a slow-motion train wreck. Entire sections of arenas were blocked off, VIP packages slashed. In some cities, shows were canceled outright. In others, fans were being offered buy one, get one free deals just to fill seats. One viral TikTok showed a fan mid-concert panning their camera across rows of empty chairs. Caption, "She's not reaching liftoff." Behind the scenes, Katy's camp was spiraling. Multiple sources reported emergency meetings with accountants and brand managers. Employees were being quietly laid off. Tour staff were told to tighten the budget. There were whispers of lawsuits from disgruntled sponsors. Her longtime PR team gone, replaced. Her manager reportedly scouting rebranding firms. Word inside the industry, she's in free fall. No one knows what to do next. And let's not forget the other half of the equation, Jeff Bezos. Blue Origin was supposed to be his crown jewel, an answer to Elon Musk's SpaceX. But now it's a meme. Investors are spooked. The public is skeptical, and worse, science communicators and space enthusiasts are furious. They claim this stunt set back public confidence in space tourism by years. What should have been a technical marvel is now a case study in how not to merge celebrity culture with science. Bezos' silence isn't helping. No official statement, no apology, just radio silence. Katy had chances to reclaim the narrative. She could have gone live, told the truth, faced the fallout like a human being. Instead, we got a polished, pre-recorded apology that dodged every key question. The reaction, brutal. YouTubers dissected the video frame by frame. PR experts called it inauthentic, outdated, and condescending. Even fans were begging her to just be real for once. The entertainment world is cold when it turns. Collaborators are backing off. Labels are rumored to be withholding budget for her next album. And one anonymous festival organizer said, "If we book her, it's a risk." People don't want scandals in their lineup anymore. This isn't about taste anymore, it's about trust. And Katy's trust account is empty. Perhaps the most painful blow, her fans, the real ones, are turning. This was a woman who once inspired millions with anthems like Firework and Roar. Now the roar is gone and the fire burned out. Some are still defending her, hoping this is a phase. Others have moved on. Because in 2025, people want more than spectacle. They want substance. And all they see now is smoke and mirrors. Redemption isn't impossible, but it's not easy. If Katy wants a comeback, it won't come through costume changes or CGI-filled music videos. It'll take a documentary-style confessional, a raw, unplugged album, a moment of truth that's painful and personal. Because if she doesn't own it now, the scandal will own her forever. Katy Perry's fall from grace didn't happen overnight, but the space scandal accelerated what had been building for years, an increasing disconnect between image and reality. The lesson: fame without authenticity is fragile. And when it breaks loud. This isn't just about a failed PR stunt. It's about what happens when the audience you built stops believing in you. The world is watching. And unless something radically real happens soon, this scandal will define the legacy of one of pop's brightest stars, not as a triumph, but as a warning.